these two columns and we can create one single column. Then next, type a value column with currency. Okay. Okay, type of value column with currency. Yes. So here, because of that rupees, it is mentioned. It is showing like it is a text-based data, but we want it to be in a numerical format, right? Okay. Second thing. Then next, what else we can do with this? What are all the unwanted columns you will be removing from this particular data set? Source name. Yes. Source name not necessary. Okay. Good. Order ID is in text format. Right. Why it is in text format? Because in one particular row, yes, there is some other xxx value is given. Okay, some text data is given. Because of that reason, our entire column has got affected. Okay, we need to do some changes on that particular row. Then what else? Either we can we need to reset it, or serial number. Generally it is a serial number only, right? It is not necessary because we have some unique number called order ID. Okay, so we are not going to reset anything. Instead we just remove this column. Okay, we don't need serial numbers, right? Then anything else we are missing? Okay, so almost I think you have covered a lot of them. So let us do that. But before doing that, what we can do is, if you go to the view tab, yes, we will do that. Remove rs from the value, then convert value into integer. Yes. So before that, currently you will be in the home tab, right? Lot of options are there. Just click on the view tab and you will be seeing some options like column distribution, okay, column profile, and column quality. Okay, so I want you to just enable those options. Like you can click on the column distribution, and you can even check on the column quality. Okay, so why we are doing this is to find out what are all the columns are having the unique values. Okay, sometimes we need to use that unique value as primary key, right? Based on that only we can create some relationship between one table with the another table, right? So right now if you see means in serial number there is nothing unique. Okay, repeated values are there, but order id, all the ids were unique. Okay, so we can use this as our primary key. But if you check the column quality, by default it is showing like valid, 100% valid, no error. Okay, no empty cells are there. In case if any null values are present in our data set, means in the empty it will show how many percentage of empty values are there. Okay, first let us remove unwanted columns so that you will understand. So we don't need that source.name, so I'm just right click, remove. Similarly, I don't want the serial number column, so just removing it. Now, so in this order ID, we have seen one problem is there. The data type, the default data type is given in text, but we need it in integer, right? So I want to give it as whole number. So the moment I replaced it into whole number, you able to see that error, 5% error, like one error is it is showing. Okay, there are various options. Either you can replace the error. So, okay, if you right click, you will be seeing multiple options. If you want, you can replace the error. So wherever error is showing, you can replace with some other number, or you can simply remove errors. So if you click on remove errors, it will remove the entire row. Okay, so I'm just clicking on remove errors. Okay, just for your understanding. If you are having too many errors, you can replace it with different value also. Okay. So now that particular row has been removed. So our data set also, data type also changed. Okay. So we are having 17 distinct and 17 unique values. Okay. No need to change anything in the order date or delivery date. Yes. How to combine these two columns and make it as a single column? Can anyone mention it in the chat? How I can combine two columns and make it into a single column? How to select whole number? See, next to the column name, okay, next to the column name, you can see 1 2 3 or ABC, like that it is showing, right? Just click on that. Okay, if you click on that, it will show you all the options. In that, you have to select on the whole number. Okay, done. Back to my question. I'm having two columns. Okay, Mr., Mrs., Mrs. there, and name column is there. How I can combine these two columns and make it into a single column? We need to, there is one option like merge column option is there. Okay, that is one solution. Okay, so one solution is we can create one new column and we can do some concatenation. We will add a value of first column plus value of second column can be added into the new column. That is one method. But in Power Query, we can easily do that with the help of the merge column option. Okay, so how we are going to merge is, first we need to select both the column. Okay, in normal Excel, if you select one column and if you drag the selection, it will automatically get selected. But here it won't get applied. If you want to select more than one column, you have to click on the control button. Okay, so I'm just selecting both the column. Okay, right click. Here you can see the merge columns option. Okay, just click on the merge columns option. What name you want to give for that particular column, new column you are creating? So I'm just giving it like full name. Okay, you can give any column name, just letting you know. Okay, and it is asking, do you want to use any separator? In our first column, there is no any dot is there. Mr., Miss dot and space is not there. So what I am planning to do is, I'm just going to add one dot. So when I combine both the column, okay, this dot also will get added. So Mr. Like MR dot the name, MRS dot name, like that. I want it as the final output. Okay, so I'm just separator, I'm selecting as dot, and I just named my new column as full name and just click OK. See, so can we use space? Yes, you can use. If you want, you can use dot space. That also you can give. Okay, if you want, I will just do it again. Space means by default you will have the option like space, so you can click on the space and you can do that. or you can combine both dot and space with custom dot one space. Okay. Now you will get along with the space. You want to select 2 rows. See, rows you cannot select multiple rows. Columns, yes, columns you can select it by control, or control if not working, you try with shift also. Both will work. Okay, control or shift, anything you can use. Control means individually you can select, for example, if I want first column, third column, fifth column means you can use control. You have to press the control, okay, continuously you have to press it, and whichever column you want, you can select it. That is control. If you use shift, for example, from first column to fourth column, I want to select all 4 columns, then you can press the shift button. Okay, first column already selected, right? If I click on the fourth column, all 4 columns will get selected automatically. I don't need to manually select one by one. Okay, so individually you want means go for control. If you want a range of columns to be selected, then you can go for shift. Okay. The data type of order date and derivatives text is in my side, but in your side it is date. Okay, change it. You can change it, right? Just now I told you how to change it. Just click on that. Sometimes it will happen. Even it will show the date. Okay, not in this format. Instead of that number, numeric format also it will show. Okay, so simply go to that particular icon, click on that icon, and you can change it. Okay, in our case we just need date only. In some data set, timestamp data set and all, if you are having in that both date as well as time also will be mentioned. In that case you have to mention like date and time. Okay, so order ID is fine. Okay, order date and deliver date is good. Full name. Okay, then here value also we need to perform some operation, right? Here what we can do in the value part, what are all the ways we can perform? I want the data to be in numerical format only. Okay, I don't want this rupees dot and all. I don't want. What are all the different ways we can perform the same this operation? Any idea? Whatever we did in the previous step, we need to do the opposite of it. That's the int. Hmm. We can split, separate. Okay. How? Extract from text. Okay. Split column option. Nice. Okay, so I will show you with the split column option itself. Okay, so split column, either you can get it from the home tab, or okay, someone has mentioned like my order date and delivery date was in numbers and I converted it to date, and now many values are showing error. So can you share that as screenshot in WhatsApp so I can look into it? 10 to 17. Okay. Okay, while you are adding both the CSV file, did you do the combine operation correctly? Okay. Okay, so let me finish this, and please do try once again. Okay, if not resolved, I will help you out. Fine. So in this split column operation, we are going to see. So either you can right click and perform the split operation. Okay, or in the home itself, you can find the split column. In this case, okay, in split column itself, we are having multiple options are there. Okay, we can split based on delimiter, or we can split based on by number of character, position. Lot of option is there. I am going to split based on the delimiter because we are having dot, right? So I can use that as my delimiter, and I can split my column into two. Okay, so by delimiter I'm just selecting. So leftmost delimiter I'm just selecting. So quote character is there. I'm not going to quote anything in that character. Okay, and I'm just clicking okay. So now we got two columns. Okay, so we just no need of this column, so I'm just removing it and rename this particular column as amount or value. Instead of mentioning it as value, I'm just giving it as amount first. Okay, you people are getting error. Let me just see. No, for me, see, in front of you only, I just changed it to normal value and retried it worked. See, once again I'm changing. See, order date is there. Okay, delivery date is there. By default, it has detected. Otherwise, what you can do is instead of manually changing, try with this detect data type option. Okay, what you can do is just close everything. Okay, and then again open a blank report. Okay, in that import that both CSV file through folder format. Okay, by default it should show date type only. Otherwise, go to transform and then just try to click on detect data type. Okay, in order ID you got the error because in the numeric data type we have had some text value, so we just removed it. Okay, so remaining you just give it a try. Okay, detect data type, you just give it a try and see whether it is working or not. It detecting text only. Okay. Okay, so in that case, what you do, I guess for first CSV file, it is directing properly for you, right? So only with that first CSV file you perform all the operation whatever I'm doing. Okay. Then when I'm explaining you the automation process, that time you try to upload the remaining CSV file. I will share you one more CSV file also. That you just try to upload it and check once whether it is working properly or not. Okay. Fine. So these are all the basic changes we have performed on this particular data set. Very simple data set only. Each consists of like nine transactions. Okay. Some order ID, order date, delivery date, names, and amount was given. Okay. So all the steps, whatever steps we have done, everything has been recorded here. So what we need to do, we just simply have to give close and apply. Right. So this is our current data set. Now, so we performed for 2018 dataset, 2019 dataset. Suppose now I'm going to share you 2020's dataset. Instead of performing all this operation repeatedly, we are going to see how it will automatically going to detect our dataset and going to perform all this operation by default. So I'm sharing the 2020 dataset also with you now, both in the WhatsApp as well as Zoom. Sorry. So now what you need to do is again download this data set and simply place this data set into the folder, same folder what you have used. You don't need to do any changes. Simply download this file and put the file in the same folder where you are having the 2018 and 2019 CSV file. Once done, let me know. So if you have done, in the home tab, you can find the option like refresh option is there. Okay, in the queries, transform data, next to that, you can see the refresh option. Just click on the refresh. The moment you click on the refresh, automatically it will detect the additional file we have added and it will start to perform all the operation we have done for the previous files. And you can see the final output here. Let me just... Okay, I haven't uploaded it. I told you to upload, but I didn't do it. Just a minute. Just go to the home, click on the refresh. So now if you come and check the table view, you can able to see up to 10018. Okay, 2019 data only we performed all the operations, right? But now for 2020's data also automatically all the operation has been performed. So in this way, how many new files you are adding, it should have the same column name, same format it should have. Then it will automatically perform all the operation. That's why we have selected get data from folder. Okay, instead of selecting as a individual file. Okay. Suppose then you may have another question. Sir, folder, okay, I'm adding on new CSV file, it is getting updated. What if it is a Excel file? a single Excel file, I'm just adding few more, rows into my existing table. That time what you have to do is, while getting the data itself, okay, for example, if you are getting some Excel data or anything, Excel, mostly Excel only, it will show either you want to import it as a sheet or you want to import it as a table. Okay, like that, some option it will show. Let's say that I'm not importing it, I'm just showing it as a demo. In my screen you can able to see it is showing like product demo. Okay, one icon you can see, same again, product space demo, and icon is slightly different, right? So in this first one represent table, okay, product demo table, and the second one represent product demo sheet, Excel sheet. Okay, can you say what you said? Okay, I'm just repeating it. Okay, see how, can you please repeat the process added in the 2020 data? See, up to 2019, all the changes we have done, that everyone has completed, right? What I have told you is, go to the same folder, okay, same folder where you have placed your 2018 and 2019 data set. I asked you to paste this 2022, 2020.csv file also in that same folder. Then I asked you to come to the Power BI and click on the refresh button. Okay, in the home screen you can see the refresh button. If you click on that, as we have already selected data based on the folder instead of individual file, it will automatically detect that new file in that particular folder, and it will perform all the data cleaning, transformation, what are all the steps we have done. It will automatically add to our existing table. That's why we are seeing not just up to 2019's data, along with that we are seeing 2020 data also. Okay, this is how we can add more data into our existing Power BI. Next, what I was saying is, suppose instead of multiple files in the same file, okay, in the same file I'm updating, okay, adding some new rows into my existing table, okay, in my Excel file, then how Power BI will automatically detect it? For that only I was explaining, while getting the data, okay, Excel file, if you are getting, example, I have taken a customer product demo table, sorry, Excel file. Inside that Excel file, it is showing me two options. First option, it is showing like product demo. Second option, again, product space demo is given. But in the left hand side, you can see the difference in the icon, right? So first icon represent, it is a table. Okay, second icon represent, it is a sheet. What is the difference between table and a sheet? Inside one sheet we can have multiple tables also, right? We can have additional information in the same sheet. Sometimes it may leads to extra process of data cleaning and all will be there. In case if you have selected it as a table, okay, in future if you are adding a few more rows to that particular table, means here you have to again come again and you have to refresh the data. If that source is connected to this Power BI, then automatically the new rows also will get added to our Power BI. Okay, that's what I'm trying to explain you. Okay, whether you want to refresh the schema and data or schema alone or the data. Okay, if you specifically want to add the data, you can do that. If there is new column, then what will happen is, for example, in this example itself, along with the amount, one more column you have added in the 2022 data. All the remaining rows will get null value. It will try to add that column also, but the previous data, whatever data you previously have, will be filled with null values. Okay. So then remaining and all, you all know, okay, how to do reporting and all other things. Okay. How we remove one whole row based on what? Okay. See, transform data. Let me show you. See, in transform data, I showed you if there is any error in a particular row, it will automatically remove the entire row only. Okay. This Power BI is not like Excel. Okay. We don't use Power BI to perform some operation on single cell or single row. We try to do it for the entire column. Okay, entire data set. Like that only we will be doing. Okay. Otherwise, you need to do it before uploading it into the Power BI part. In Excel itself, we are having lot of features. Even whatever I have explained you right now, right? These feature also available after 2016 version of Excel, like Microsoft Office. If you check after 2016 released version, Power Query, they have integrated inside the Excel itself. So these operation, whatever I have explained you also can be done in the Excel part itself. But then you may ask, then why I am doing it in Power BI? Excel can't handle huge volume of data. Currently, I am having only 9 rows, maybe 1,000 rows, or around 60,000 some rows we can able to process in Excel. But the number of rows are getting increased, number of columns are getting increased, means the processing time, the speed will be very less. Whereas in Power BI, it can be done in very even in a fraction of second. We can perform like 1 lakh data if you are having also. It can be done very fast. And in the bottom also you can able to see column profiling based on top 1,000 rows it is given. So what it will do is, even if you are having 1 lakh data, based on first 1,000 data only, it will perform all these things, but it will get reflected to all the other rows. Because of that reason, you feel like it is very fast. Okay, if you want to see it for the entire thing, means you can change the option also, column profiling based on the entire data set. But in our example data set, we are not even having 100 rows, so no need to worry. But previous data set, like for example Netflix data set and all, if you have taken, definitely you might have seen lot of huge volume of content will be there. That time Power BI will be the best option for you. Okay. Is it clear for you all? Any doubt on these automation task part? Okay. So if you have completed, then let me share you another one file. So now I have just shared you an Power BI file. Okay, so please do download it. So using that file, we are going to perform some decomposition tree. Okay, so drill down, drill up operation and all you have seen, right? Similar thing with help of A, we are going to perform that. Okay, already one dashboard is there, but we are going to create this decomposition tree with that data set. Okay, someone has asked like, sir, what if I change the location of the data set after importing the data in Power BI? Then you will definitely be getting the error when you try to refresh. Okay, refresh, or you want to extract the new data, it won't get extracted. It will simply say the source is missing. Okay, but for example, I have already loaded my file. Whatever already loaded will be there inside the Power BI. Okay, if you save this dashboard, it will be there. But if you want to, refresh, if you want to get the updated data, that time it won't work if it is not present in the source. It will simply show like there is no file. Let me see if I have anything like that. You can save it anywhere. No need to save it in the same folder. You can save it anywhere. Can we say change the source destination? Source destination of what? Again, you have to click on the get data and you have to select your source file. That's the only way. Okay, so I believe you have downloaded and opened that particular file. So it is the Power BI file only. So directly you can open that file. So let me also open it. So earlier, how you removed the error row with access is I just right clicked. Okay, right clicked on that particular column. I'm not sure whether it is visible to you. Just a minute. I will reshare my screen. I think it is stuck. So what I did is I just right clicked on that particular column. Okay, and then you can see this remove errors option is there. Okay, in this way I just removed that particular error row. Instead of remove, if I have given replace errors means it would have asked me, okay, what value you want to replace it with. Okay. I think in that file which I have shared you, I guess this final sheet also will be there, I guess. So if you already have this page one, means you can just simply delete it and you can start from the scratch. Okay, so you can practice along with me. So before that, I just want to explain you. So why we are doing this, decomposition tree or drill down, drill up. Anyone having any idea like why we are actually doing all these things? Anyone? In previous examples, you might have seen about drill up, drill down. Hmm. To get the depth knowledge about the data set. Okay, why I need to know a depth knowledge of the data set? Okay, detailed part of particular data to maintain the relationship. Okay, detailed information. Okay, see, whatever you are saying, it is right only, but the actual thing is we need to find the root cause of that particular action. Okay, either it is a positive action or it is a negative action. We need to perform some root cause analysis. That's why we are going in depth into that particular column. Any column we take, okay, we are going in depth, because if I am showing you year based data, okay, 2024 this happened, okay, sales was this high, in 25 it was less, 26 it was high, why 2025 it was less? A question will be raised by the stakeholder, right? Then what you will do, you will go one step deeper. You will check, okay, in 2025, I'm just saying for example, okay, in 2025, out of 12 months, first you will get the quarterly data analysis, right? In which quarter the sales is very less. Okay, now we got out of 4 quarters, which quarter we got less sales, we found it. Then we will go inside that. Again, in that quarter, in which month the sales was very less. Okay, we found the exact month. Then again, why in that particular month the sales was very less? Okay, then you will get some final conclusion, like because of so and so reason. Again, it cannot be only 1 month, it can be of multiple months also, multiple quarters also. I'm just letting you know that what can be the root cause of that particular problem. So that is what we have to find out. If we can apply it for the positive term also. Let me give you an example, real time example. Can anyone say why Instagram Reels got very famous? Is Instagram is the first one to create Reels? Means that concept. Can anyone say why it got very famous? How many of you here used TikTok? Before Instagram, TikTok was very famous. Yes, TikTok was very famous, and they were only introduced this video. Okay, crazy video things they will be uploading. Okay, then a sudden ban came into the picture. So whoever were users of the TikTok, they were looking for an alternative. Okay, and Instagram already been used for photos and videos, so they got that idea. Okay, and then they implement into their application. No other competition were there at that time. Then it got a peak. Let's imagine TikTok was not banned. Instagram also created the same. Another reason is algorithm. That is also, I will agree. Instagram also creating same feature. Do you think users would have moved from TikTok to Instagram? No, right? Same issue you can apply it for any case. You can even apply it for Aratai app. How many of you know about that particular app? Aratai, Indian based alternative for WhatsApp. Yeah, Zogo has created that app. Anyone knows that app? No, yes, okay. Mixed answers are coming. If you don't know, you just go and check it. It created a drastic boom. Like within few days after it released, it has almost reached millions of users were joined in that particular app, Indian-based app, and the marketing was too good. Even some ministers and other people were started to promote that particular app. Okay, they said like in now on in government organizations we are going to use this RTI app only. We are going to use Zogo's product only, like that. They were promoting it, and people were downloading it, and it was like very trending thing happened on a particular time. But after a point of time, after installing, people don't know what to do with that app. When they are promoting, they told it is an alternative for WhatsApp, but there is no any ban for WhatsApp, but there is no any restriction for WhatsApp, right? So people slowly stop they don't even know what to do with that additional app, because they failed. The main reason they failed is because they didn't understand the market properly. This analysis, why I'm saying all this, Instagram, all those things, even YouTube shorts. Okay, if I'm taking a poll, okay, 300 students are there, right? If I ask you, will you choose Instagram reels or YouTube shorts, which one you will choose? Majority will be going for reels only, YouTube shorts secondary only. Why? Because it is a copycat thing, and already something is existing. Because YouTube, the major users, they will be looking for lengthy content. They don't want shorter bites. But in Insta, they prefer to go with the shorter formats, right? So these are all some of the example of root cause analysis. So we are going in depth of a particular cause and finding out why it worked and why it not worked. Okay. Similarly, this decomposition tree is an AI visualization. Okay. Let us see how to do it. I think if you have downloaded the same file which I have shared with you, you might find this. But how to do it from the scratch, I will just explain you in short. Okay. So create one new page. One blank page you create, you can already find info, overview, and all those options will be there. Just create one new blank page in the report section and go to the visualization part. Okay, so in that you can find this decomposition tree option will be there. Okay, just click on it. So step by step I'm going to explain. So first step is just creating a blank page. In the visualization part, you will find this decomposition tree option will be there. Just click on that decomposition tree. Okay. Okay, then you can click on the focus view, so that you can able to see things very clearly. Okay. Now go to the sales. Okay, in that various options is there, right? So default you will be seeing the sales option. Just click on the sales, and in the bottom this year sales option is there. Okay. Just a minute. So inside the this year sales, you will be finding the value option. Just select that. Very first thing we are doing is inside the sales, this year sales. Inside that again, if you click on that drop down, you can find that value option. Just click on that. So automatically it will add it into our tree. Okay. So this decomposition tree analyze one value by many categories. Okay, or many dimension. We can do it with the multi-dimension also. Okay. Then next step is we need to create those dimensions. So each dimension field that you want to be added, okay, that has to be mentioned in the expand by. Okay. So you can see that option expand by here. See, in the analyze part, we have given this year sales value alone. In the expand by, we are going to add few more fields also. This is going to create some dimension for you. Okay. So I will just copy paste all the dimensions you need to use. So you can do it parallelly with me. So for every table, what dimension, like what field you are supposed to select. Okay, so that I have mentioned it in the chat. So in the district part, so DM. Okay, then item, category, as well as family name, segment. Okay, all three I'm just getting it. Then from the store, chain, postal code, store type, then territory. So the moment you start selecting all this option, you can see the plus button and you can expand one by one. Okay. So please complete this process first. And let me know once done. Okay, only 3 members are told that they have done. What about others? Okay, so I guess many of you have done, right? Okay. So this year sales, total sales automatically it is showing you. You can see the plus option. If you click on that plus option, you can see various like whatever expand by option we have given that is showing here. Along with that, high value and low value it is showing you. So what it means is with the help of AI, okay, with the help of artificial intelligence, we are analyzing all the different category in the expand by box. Okay, so what it will do is it will pick the one of the drill into the highest value. Okay, among these, okay, it will take any one of the drill value which is
Aku kelas penting ya, maka Aku 5 વાગે લેવા આવજે મેં કઈ લેવા મોકલાવજો 5 વાગે